I absolutely love cooking and hate waste. And also, I was getting tired of making my husband individual meals because I typically only cook enough for one night. And sometimes I occasionally will vacuum pack the leftovers and freeze them. And I found a solution that makes my life so much easier. So I want to share it with you guys. It is these frozen soup molds. Now, I don't just use them for soup, I use them for so many different things. It comes as a 2-pack, so you can get 4 cubes. Now, what I like about them is that they have a line for 1 cup and 2 cup. And what I do with these now is I will make a larger batch of stew, and the leftovers go in these freezer cubes. I put the lids on and then I freeze them. Now, when my husband wants a individual single serving meal for lunch, he has so many different options based on leftovers. So cooking a little extra now is actually something I love to do because I can make extra and then freeze them into individual blocks like this. And then I store all of the frozen blocks in a Ziploc bag in the freezer, and I just label the Ziploc bag. I can put this single block into a bowl, heat it up in the microwave, and you have the perfect portioned lunch. And it took only 2 minutes to de-thaw in the microwave. So I have been using this both for like homemade dog foods that I do so that they stay fresh, for soups, stews, curries, different kinds of things, because when it comes to meal prepping, that's not something I was ever really used to. I prefer just to cook fresh. But in the instance of lunches and quick snacks and having something that's readily available that I know is nourishing and healthy, this is my absolute favorite. So this is probably one of my favorite purchases of 2025, and that is because it not only saves me so much time, but it gives me this feeling of, okay, I'm hungry for lunch, I have nothing in the fridge, I don't want to order something where I don't know the ingredients, I am trying to stick within a certain diet, and now I have so many different types of blocks, stew blocks, different kinds of soup blocks, rice dishes that I can just take out, pop into a bowl, and have a warm and nourishing meal in less than a couple of minutes. So if you guys are considering buying these, as someone that never really meal prepped before, these are a godsend. Also, I'm in the process of trying to get pregnant, and a lot of people say in your first trimester you get a lot of morning sickness and you need things readily available that are nourishing and healthy for you to kind of kick the morning sickness out of your system. So this is really helping to step up my game. I now have one small freezer that is full of different flavor styles of different kinds of these blocks. So now if I get nauseous, I can just grab a block, pop it in a bowl, and then I am good to go. So whether you are meal prepping or pregnancy prepping or even postpartum prepping, these are going to be something that I highly, highly recommend.